for people that know nothing, the best investment you can do is your education. Learn, right, where the money is. I learned where the money is, where the most noise is made. And oftentimes, whenever a government says they have the solution, it's because they create the problem, right? In the early days of COVID, I actually learned a few things. One of them being is that doesn't matter the situation, people will always be lazy, and somebody's going to pay for that, and it's usually the lazy people, right? And with the fast food industry, right, there were one of the things I didn't like was the most popular brands made it. Carl's Jr., bam, gone. You know, I'm here like, man, I like my burger. Literally in 2 months after COVID locked out. And with, depending on what sector you're trying to be, I'm big on energy. I'm big on, I hate to say it, but also oil. But because that's where, that's where the money is at the moment. Right. I do believe, just to add, there's a good way to go green. But it's kind of like a system that's addictive.
You got to wean them off.
Yeah, it's like if you were a smoker and you want to do overnight, you're gonna get a withdrawal.
Yeah, you're gonna go through withdrawals. You gotta get the patch, chill, go slowly. Yeah.
Because like whenever I hear political stories on the news, right? For example, I want to add on the energy sector. One party in particular in the States, right? They're for green energy, but because they already have stocks bought in green energy, and Republicans for the most part have been oil, and that's where the money is. Right? That's old money. The thing I have with energy right now is that if we were to go green, China would literally obliterate everybody. Everybody.
Yeah, they've been going green for a while.
And also the military. I check out every country's military, every country's financial statements. There's some countries that are doing better for their own people than they are in the global market. Like, for example, the continent of Africa. The saddest thing is it's the really rich in minerals and owns none.
They have no mineral rights. Wow. Let me ask you a question. You had said something that I think it just triggered like, oh my God, you said financing statement. Would you be able to explain to the audience what a financing statement is and why you would look at a financing statement?
For example, if you were to pick a country, Germany, it's wealthy, right? Germany is literally, I guess it's putting everybody's weight. It's the richest country. Look at the middle class. What's the medium income? Look at what that country has to offer, because a country that doesn't produce is going bankrupt.
Yep.
Okay. The United States, for the most part, was a country that did produce, but now one of the downsides of it is that we're just consuming.
Yeah.
And like one of the rhetorics I did like about the previous administration is that we need to make stuff here.
Yep.
For our local economy, right?
Yep. Industrialize the country back and bring back the businesses so that they
jobs here.
Yeah, incentivize them so that they can come back and produce, give jobs, create more debt, so forth and so on.
And also to see if the country is in debt and how much, right? And if they depend on their citizens or government to bail them out via the U.S. dollar, for example. Like El Salvador, it uses the U.S. dollar, period. They were trying to go with Bitcoin, but for now, they're not doing that great. It's difficult to dissect, but for people that don't understand how a country is run, a country is basically a corporation in my eyes.
It is 100% a corporation, according to Title 26.
And the voter is just a stockholder, right? We're led to believe that we do have a saying, but at the end, the politicians are going to do whatever they want, right? Of course, they pay consequences. Some of them by the voting, whatever. However, this country is somewhat more stable than other countries. So I would just invest here in the States for now. Okay, like...
you would invest in the States?
There's people, a lot of my friends, they invest in Canada. A lot of them mining stocks, all that, minerals. It's unfortunate that the continent of Africa, it really is, because the Chinese are going over there.
They've taken over Africa.